This is Jelly Poppings Boba. I've never had this before. It's supposed to have bobas in it. It must be at the bottom, but it's, I guess, tea? Okay. I just started a new food live. I'm gonna. I got two of these. They've been sitting here for a minute. I've been meaning to drink them. I'm thirsty. Thought I'd start this out. It tastes good. It's like a green tea. Oolong. That's what this one is. It's oolong. I mean, I like oolong tea. Mate, you died again. Are you crawling? No, I gotta get your damn card. Oh, bro got the fuck out of Dodge. Wow. Okay. So I jumped into a rift, and instead of rifting me, I just died. Yeah, that was interesting. The rift was right there. Huh. Yeah, I watched it happen in stream too. That was weird. I turned my left where the rift was right there. I should have walked right into it. Instead, I just disappear. On the Avatar ones, I don't know. I haven't tried. What is this, peach? That peach one is good. What is this? Peach. Now that one tastes weird. It's liche and oolong. So whatever liche is, lychee. Lychee. I don't know. It's a weird flavor to me. I've never had it. Well, shit, that was good. Hey, All Might, what are you doing? Bro, I just kicked that motherfucker out of the air. Tell me you watched me kick All Might literally out of the air, because that shit was great. It was like One Punch Man, but with a kick. All of a sudden, he was just gone. I was like, oh, you were like one shot, huh? You ran up to me that aggressive being one shot? That was pretty fucking stupid. Well, fuck you up, guy. What, with your fucking 45 health you apparently had? I don't know. I didn't realize he was... Oh, he did? And he's dead now, too. I don't know. I didn't realize he left Discord. What's up, you cheeky cunt? Oh, that was second. I literally just died to the last person. God damn. Second place all by myself. I tried. He's been installing it. He just reinstalled it tonight. It's not done. I have no idea. Bethany. Bethany? Is that your friend Bethany I see in my stream? Bethany Mommer O? No, they're Bethany. Okay. Way to steal my kill, man. You stole like 5 of my kills, you little bitch. I'm gonna stop fucking helping you. Get some skill and earn your own fucking kill. Or fucking help me when I need it, like right now. Of course you don't fucking steal my... You fucking worthless teammate. Go fuck yourself, Big. You're a shit teammate. You dumb thick net fuck cunt. Goddamn, what are you doing? Sitting there jacking off? Imagine, yeah. Imagine, yeah. Imagine, yeah. Imagine, yeah. Drop that water bending so I can have something. I forgot I can't build. I literally turned around and tried to build. What's up, Adventure with Kuwait? Frustrating. Frustrating. I am the same Beth from Soul Stream. Soul's just in trouble. Why is Soul in trouble? So it is Beth. So why is he in trouble, huh? What did he do? Tell on him, Beth. Tell on him. What did the naughty boy do? Yeah. And like you, I'm not an impatient cunt that's gonna sit here and ride your ass when you're doing something. No, I'm good, bro, because unlike you, I'm not impatient. I'm an adult. I can wait. I do. He makes it so easy on me. And honestly, I've helped him so much on his YouTube channel already. He would have got his channel deleted like 5 times. He had so many flags on his channel. I went in and fixed every single live that he had. So he had like, you know, like you can hit strikes on a video. He had 3 to 5 strikes on every single video that he had in live. Yep. And he didn't know about the flag. Yeah, but I learned about it, and if you get so many flags, you know, you can become like, you know, unmonetizable, period. And it can also do some other stuff. So, you know, I went into his account and I fixed all of his lives for him and fixed all of his videos, added hashtags and changed titles, and I tried to revamp his channel because he was just doing everything wrong. And when you get those flags on a video, the watch time you get on that video doesn't go towards your monetized hours because that video has been flagged. See, I've been talking about Remy about me making a series, and I would put the series behind a paid subscription where, you know, if you pay for my, yeah, so you'd like pay for my sub, and you know I'll have like a video for each sub ranking, And like if you pay for, if you end up getting all, if you get the, obviously the final one, you get everything before. So if you get the final, you get all of the, like, you'd get all the videos. You get what I'm saying? I made a Patreon. I just haven't done much with it, and I honestly should. Because because of my experience and my trial and error, I've learned a lot. I've learned like a lot of things that you should not do, a lot of things that you cannot do to get away with. Yeah, because I've been demonetized a few times, and I learned. Yep, and each time I got demonetized, I took a 40-hour YouTube course to learn more about like rules and regulations, and I've taken all 40-hour courses. I have every bit of YouTube knowledge I could fit under this brain. I just don't exploit it as much as I should because I'm lazy. But I know it. I know what to do. I know how to do it. Remy even told me he would edit those videos for me because he liked the idea. It's not often that he agreed to do that. So not necessarily sell courses, but like make a series of like teaching people what I know. Yeah, so yeah, he thinks it's a good idea. Yep, and how to how to maximize your performance and get the proper frames. How to clock your RAM at the actual speed, because most people get the RAM and they put it in a computer, and it's going to go at the factory clock at like 1888 or 2133 or 2333, or if you're lucky 2666. But some people's RAM is 3600, and they'll go into the BIOS and turn it to 3600. Otherwise, it will never be at 3600. And so many people don't know that. So many people just put the RAM in and be like, "Huh, I'm doing fine." It's like, did you know that you can actually like turn your RAM like essentially on? Because right now it's not even on. It's just there. It's working, but it's like, if you go from 2133 to 3600, the amount of performance gain right there is insane on FPS for gaming, because RAM is half clock on AMD, which means if you have 3 gigahertz, which is 3000 hertz on RAM, you're getting 1500 dedicated towards one thing and 1500 dedicated to the other. So if you have something as low as 2133, you're only getting just over 1,000 dedicated to each thing, which is bad. That's why the 3600s, because you're at that point you're 1800 dedicated to each sector, which is a decent speed. But when you get below that, that's why like I think anything below 3200 megahertz RAM isn't acceptable for streaming or gaming on DDR4. And me and Remy, we're still on DDR4. We haven't gone to DDR5 yet. We've been talking about it, but he says he doesn't need to. I think I should, because it's either that or I get an X3D CPU, because I recently got a AMD 7900 GRE. Remy's got the 7900 XT, so we both have the same GPU. We're both XFX too, so I literally have like the baby version of his GPU. Oh, a lot of people, and yeah, like when I put this motherboard on my computer, and did it. It was the BIOS was 2020, and I got this motherboard, like last year. So like it was like 4 or 5 years behind, and oh, absolutely. Mario, what's up, Mario? Oh, that can make a huge difference, especially like so. There's BIOSes for a lot of things, like if you don't have the right BIOS updation for your CPU or the proper BIOS for your CPU to your motherboard, your stuff isn't running at the right speed. Like and there's BIOSes for your hard drives. Like depending on your hard drive, if you don't have the right BIOS, it's not going to have the right transfer rate. Like there's a few things that if you don't download the correct thing and install it, you're only going to get limited performance out of it. Like the RAM, like I was saying, you're going to get factory performance rather than true performance. And there's two different things. Factory performance is what it's made to perform. True performance is what it's made to perform at correctly. But they don't release things to be made at perform correctly because not everyone's systems can handle it. So you have to manually adjust it to correct it, and your system will then either work or crash. No, so for like the RAM, for example, no, because when you get the RAM, it says 3600 megahertz on it, so you're supposed to be able to go to 3600, but it's up to, which is dependent on your motherboard. Like certain motherboards can only go up to 3200 or 2800. So yeah, well, so it's because it's called dual lane, and when you go to quad lane, it actually slows down your RAM unless so quad RAM is fine with Intel, but it's not recommended for AMD, and that's because the way that Intel. How old is it? Were you like the if you're I'm gonna guess what you like 11 700K, 12 700K. Oh, so if you got an Intel Arc GPU on a laptop, what is it? The fucking it had to be the Battle Mage. The fucking well, so the Intel has actually done decent with their GPUs. I'm not gonna lie. When they first released them, they were terrible, but the way that they've done the updates and the software correction, they've gotten a lot more performance out of them. Like a lot. Well, there's Intel Arc is a GPU. What do you mean? Are you sure? Bro, no, you need to sit there and breathe for a second. Listen to yourself, brother. What'd you say, bud? Are you mistaken about what? So, yes, Intel Arc is an actual GPU. Otherwise, it wouldn't be an Arc. Like it would say something else because it's so they don't. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. So Arc is the GPU line, the way that RTX is the line for NVIDIA. So Arc is their dedicated GPU line. So like there's the Arc B580 Battle Mage, which is like in one of the best, if not the best, Intel. And I'm gonna guess, considering you have an i9, you probably have the 580B Battle Mage. Is my guess, which was, I believe, an 8 gigabyte graphics card, and it was supposed to be like, what was it like, 16 Super, 16 Ti, 2060 performance, something like that. I mean, maybe it was a little hard. I'd have to go back and look. I didn't really look too much into the Intel because I wasn't expecting them to perform, but since their updates, they've drastically improved the performance on them. Is that a key on your chain? It's a turtle. Turtles. Turtle. Yep. 8 gigabyte ARC V5. The 150U. That's like the newer processors. Oh, okay. Oh, did you message me, Big? Did you say how long you on life? Oh, that was fucking a while ago. Yeah, that was like 3 hours ago. You feeling better now, Big? You breathing okay? I didn't want to queue up until you had your breath, man. Last thing I want is someone fucking passing out at the microphone because they can't fucking deliver the proper amount of oxygen to their thick fucking brain. He came back gasping for air. Oh, now his stuff's muted again. I don't know. Bro, is it really 6 o'clock in the morning? I I can't go to sleep. I gotta crack another one of these bitches open now. Yep. I'll go with the zero sugar this time. Watermelon kiwi, here we go. Can you zoom in on the turtle and see? Oh, I can do this. Oh, Food Live. Some girl named Stephanie wanted to see the turtle. It's what, Turtle Ninja? Oh, what Crazy Cow cooking? I got like 4 turtle necklaces hanging on my wall. I'm gonna get another one at the mall. I was looking at this one the other day when I was there. It was $15, and the turtle was made out of jade, and I think it was synthetic emerald or something, or some kind of other green rock. Either way, it was cool looking. I collect turtle necklaces now. I've got like 4 on the wall. Got 2 different ones made out of stone. This one's made out of wood, and then I got one made out of metal. The one made out of metal, it's made out of sterling silver, and pure sterling silver, and then the shell is actually a emerald. I wonder if Big knows he hasn't said anything. He's readied up, but I can't. Yeah, you've been muted, mate. Are you alright? But when you came back asking for air, I was like, motherfucker is going to die. Oh my goodness, was it really that dirty in there? Jesus. I did not realize. You know, I have worn this a lot during food lives, and I guess a lot of food got it in there. So I had no fucking clue. That's gross.
Second Q-tip.
I have no idea. Nah. No, I almost only doing food lives and food reviews. Oh, this was for my daughter though. You get any new parcels? Did you talk to your dad about you guys doing a channel doing the parcel thing? No, I get you. I just didn't know if you guys had talked about it because you said you were thinking about, making your own channel dedicated to the parcel thing, which I thought was kind of a cool idea. So I was just curious if you'd talked to him about it since then. How about how about the Turtles unboxing? It's plural. There's none of it. There's no other channel like it. I know because I already looked in the search when you told me about it. Uh, I don't know. You want to do something that's brand related, that's catchy, and is somewhat unique. Huh? What was to try to fix this? Recently had I didn't realize that when I had dropped this into a pot of food that it had like gotten a bunch into the shell, so I was just scraping this stuff out of this turtle. It's all clean now. But to be fair, you were also AFK for like a fat minute, so it's not like you didn't go AFK yourself. Just saying. Really? It was all him, not me. Like you didn't just go AFK and come back gasping for air, like you just got done running a marathon and then having sex with a woman after eating a bucket of chicken. I mean, cooking omelets, you are an egghead, so I guess I am. How does it feel to like speak words but yet no one around you knows what the fuck you're saying? Do you actually understand him, Duncan? Dude, Remy doesn't know what the fuck he's saying half the time, and he's even said, "What the fuck did he just say? Do you know what the fuck he just said? Do you know how many times Remy has said to me, do you know what the fuck he just said?" I just finished there. Yeah, I didn't realize there was stuff at all in the cracks. Like I just was just sitting here carving out like I don't know if it was sauce or what, but you could see like the discoloration on my paper towel from how dirty it was. Wow, Ryan. You know, unlike you, I don't walk around with a dirty crack. You sit here with shit stains in your underwear since 1965, bruh. You got shit stains older than fucking kids walking around playing Fortnite. Stephanie in the chat. She does wear me out. She talks too much. I just can't deal with it. You know, one condom could have prevented so much pain and suffering for so many people in this world. One singular rubber. Man, I'd like to travel back in time and just hand that to your dad and be like, here, you're going to save mankind by putting this on. I'm sorry, I'm like over here going martial arts on like fucking 4 or 5 guys right now. I did not hear you, Ryan. What's up? Okay, yeah, that game's too loud. Hold on. I'm gonna turn that down right now. But I'm about to start shooting you. No, no, I have Fortnite 100%. Normally I play it like 60. This is way better. What were you saying, Ryan? Now I can fucking actually hear. Oh, my sister, Elizabeth. She's a nice lady and all, but she's just like, she's a lot sometimes. Oh yeah, she likes you, big. She, she, yeah, she's an admin on the food channel too. She's a somewhat regular. If you see, dude, it's Liz talking in the stream chat. That's my sister. Well, I got several siblings, like several. I got 2 sisters and like 5 brothers. Nah, nah. Definitely not. They just all live in different states. Brother Tone, he was killed last year by his wife. My other brother Tony, I don't know him. My oldest brother David, he lives in Indiana. My sister Elizabeth, she lives in Ohio. My other sister lives in, was it Idaho or Iowa? Oregon, that's right. What's up, little guy? Yeah, yeah. My brother Anthony was killed by his wife uh, last year, September 13th. Yep, and we couldn't get the police to investigate it, but it was absolutely a murder. I mean, if it's not like I ever have anyone to play Marvel Rivals. No one ever says, "Yo, want to play Marvel Rivals with me?" You say I should play, but it's not like you're like, "Hey, I'm on. Let's play." Oh, there's one guy left. I'm gonna get this one for the clips. Never mind. You fuck. You got carried with your 3 kills. To my 12? To my 4 times the kills as you. Who's looking for attention? Uh, Interesting. No, that's definitely a Floridian if I ever heard it. Nah, you Floridians are weird. That's definitely a Florida thing. Shotgun? Ah. Some people might think that you should do that to yourself, and I might not disagree with them. That's why I said it the way that I said it. All I know is I'm hungry and I'm about to make my breakfast. No, it's like fucking 6 o'clock in the morning. It's gonna be my breakfast now. That's what I'm saying. Barbecue chicken pizza for breakfast? Why the fuck not, America? Dude, I swear, E asks about you every time she comes in. She's like, "Where's that Ryan at? Hey Ryan, are you there?" I don't either, man. All I know is she's always like asking about that furry guy. I mean, I messaged you as soon as it popped up in chat, and you were there in like fucking 2 seconds. I was like, "Damn, Ryan didn't fuck around." One of my fans on my food channel kind of flirts with Ryan in the fucking stream chat, and she's cute as fuck. Her Hey, I've dated two of my friends that happen to live nearby, and I mean, it happens. Wow, thanks for taking my gun, you fuck. That was literally mine, you piece of shit. The fuck is wrong with you? What do you mean? I put it down for a second so I could pick up this med thing, and you grabbed my gun. See, this is why I don't play with you, Big. You're a greedy cunt. You steal kills. You steal weapons. It happens all the time. But then you bitch if I don't help you out. It's like you're literally just a bloody wanker. This guy says he admires Epstein. I don't know what that means. You know what I miss? Good old World of Warcraft arena days. Back when 2v2, 3v3 arenas was actually something to do. So much gunfire. Oh. Don't you steal this last kill from me, damn it. They're both in front of me right now. I'm gonna get them both. There we go. I killed the last two guys that were fighting each other. Captain America over here cleaning it up. I had 12 kills. 12. What about you? Oh, I had 5 assists and 12 kills. This is I averaged 12 or 13 kills a game in here. I had 10 wins with Oswaldo, and at the end of the game I averaged 12 and a half, 13 kills. I had 2 kills in 2 games in a row with 22 kills. Or 21 kills. I've yet to see anything of you. I've yet to see anything like that of you. All I've seen tonight is a bunch of like stolen kills, hiding in the corner and dying. That's pretty much all I've seen. You wonder where I got my sense of humor? Well, I'll tell you what. We make them pretty funny here in America. Why do you think there's so many great stand-ups here? I've never really heard of a great stand-up from where you're from. Oh, it's because people where you're from aren't funny. I've never laughed at a French person. Never laughed at a French person. Dude, Estonia, that fucking dude from Estonia is hilarious. The guy that does this fucking... Yes, on fucking Tony. The fucking... The skit that he was talking about with the homeless people, he's like, homeless people in America are different. He's like, in Estonia, we have homeless people. but they die every winter because, we have harsh winters. He's like, but you guys in America, you guys know Mike. Mike lives down the street. Everybody knows Mike. And here's Mike screaming in the middle of the night, banging his head against the wall, smoking meth, getting stronger. Just the way that he said it, I fucking died. And when he was talking about how Gabriel Iglesias left all those fucking shirts there, and all the kids and the homeless people wore fluffy t-shirts. And Gabriel was like sitting there and he's like, you realize I'm going to show this to someone at the end of the year. Someone's going to get fired. And then he found out from fucking Tony, the guy who runs the show, that he's done it in multiple locations. And Tony's in fact taking the stuff. And I was like, God damn, Gabriel. Like, I will say this, that Gabriel Iglesias is definitely one of the funniest stand-ups. No, he's definitely one of the best stand-ups. I'd put him right there with like Cat Williams and Jeff Dunham and Dane Cook. If you don't like early Dane Cook, man, you don't have like you don't understand good comedy. Before he went psycho, you know what happened to that poor bastard? His brother robbed him blind and took all of his money. Oh no, I was just saying, like, I think that's fucking shitty. Did you see? I did not mean to do that. Give me back my fucking chug. What do you think about Shane Gillis? That dude's funny, right? Shane Gillis. You've seen him, right? Funny fat guy. Big. Big. Mate, can you stick with me like ever? You bloody wanker. Did I get my lizard yet? I'm like one match away maybe. Unless I got it just now. I actually like Wolverine. He was one of my favorite characters in Marvel Rivals. My game is frozen. Oh, it actually went back to... There we go. Passes. I didn't play that much, Ryan. Do you play Marvel Rivals? Do you have that? Oh, I was trying to get my lizard. I got him. I got my hippie lizard. cross platform. So like if you have it on Steam, you can play with people who have it on Epic and vice versa. Do you play that? I mean, it is cool. So it's just like Overwatch, but with Marvel characters instead. You think it's better, Ryan? Oh, that's a weird whacker. Do you play it big? The what memes? I don't. Oh, that's. I'm. I'm uncomfortable. See, you're laughing because you do that and you're weird, but I think that's just creepy. Yeah, yeah, yes. I am sure that is the case. Remember what you told me and Soul last night? What in the hell? You guys are talking about wieners in chat. What gay shit is going on over here? Huh? I do not know. Stitches. When I'm done with you, you're gonna need stitches. You know what I'm saying? And the glider. Alright, I'm done with this guy. I was just making a loadout because I've been waiting to get this guy. He was like my favorite skin of the season. I like lizards. I don't. Oh, I don't like his glider. I don't like that glider. I'm just gonna go all. You know what? I'm gonna give him a dragon. I know I got a couple. What? Fucking not Chewbacca. Goddamn Appa. Does Does Beth want to join us? Um. Yeah. No, no, no. This is like one of the 3 foot long ones, and it's even LED. It's just hard to tell right here, but it's lit up. It's easier to tell when the lights are off. No, it's not. Get out of here. It's not. That is not my favorite fight. He knows that. I thought it had one of the coolest premises. I mean, you're on the back of a dragon. That is cool. They just executed it poorly. I never said it was my favorite. I was being ironic because I thought it was ridiculous. Like, you're gonna sit there and have, like, one of the coolest, like, prospects of a fucking boss fight. You're literally riding on the back of a dragon through the air. And what do? You fucking whack tentacles? What? I know you weird tentacle porn people like tentacles, but that's not my thing, Big. Shut up. WoP was good. It was the last. It was the last good expansion. Throne of Thunder. Throne of Thunder was a good raid and a good patch. And the Isle of Thunder with the fucking with the big downs. That was a fucking cool ass patch. Bro, the next game, the next patch was fucking Facebook. That goddamn mini game bullshit. That was a goddamn fucking might as well call it fucking farming simulator on World of Warcraft or some bullshit. Goddamn it. Oh, I did too. I did too. But you know what? You know what? I made millions of gold before that. Do you know how many garrisons I had at level 3? Do you even know, Duncan? Do you know how many characters I have, Duncan? I probably had 30. I probably had 30. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So... I don't remember. No, I don't have my sub, and I don't have money to get it right now, unfortunately, either. I do wish I could. I poor right now. I real poor. I like big soul behind the crack den, sucking the next guy off to get his fix poor. Yes, he will suck a cock for a rock, even if that rock is small. Dude, you talk about dinosaurs. I used to do something on mops that people would take parties to do. I used to farm those Triceratopses by myself on my death map. And then I did it on my hunter. And then I did it on my warrior. And then I did it on my mage. And then I got to where I could fucking solo those mini boss fights with like 5 different characters. I'm good. I'm good. Why, she could steal my kills, steal my loot, laugh at me? Well, no, okay. Okay, it happened again. Yeah. I don't know how that's happening. Because that's not whatever that button is. I have custom buttons, so they're only the buttons I put down. I don't have any other buttons. So I don't know how that's happening. I'll tell you this though, it's getting frustrating. I think it's 6 o'clock, so after this match, I'm gonna go downstairs and make my barbecue chicken pizza. Bacon. Yeah, man, bacon. So yeah, what's my breakfast? The other pizza was my dinner. Honestly, that pizza that you saw me make and eat, that was the first thing I'd eaten in like 5 days. I hadn't eaten in almost a week because of stomach issues. But I've lost like 15, 16 pounds. That's why it's why I finally got under 200 pounds. Hey, Big. Oh, yeah, I do too. But you know, as long as I can just keep it at the rate I'm going, I'll be good. Trying to make that type 2 diabetes future not real. I don't want to be like Big. I don't want to lose my foot. Damn. Dude, Big is fucking a big motherfucker. Who's an anorexic fuck? Big is like 300 pounds and like 5 foot. Oh, you're dead again, Big. Huh. Oh, there's one person left? Two people left. Oh, you know what, Big? I'm gonna win this. Oh, wow. Another fucking second place. Cock. Cock balls. Hey, maybe if you could actually last in a game instead of dying all the time. I've died before you twice. You've died before me like 17 times. How do you, like, tested and they're like, he's Down syndrome? Did they give you, like, a scale? You're like 75% Down syndrome? Or were they just like, you're full blown Downs? I heard this guy collects P. Diddy art. crying. I need to fucking know. What was that? You stroking out over there? What's up? Oh, you're dead again. What do you know? You died before me. Again. Again. Hey, at least I can say you're consistent. Consistently bad, but consistent. He said, why survive and win a match when I can die and cry? Oh, he's definitely laughing. See, that's the thing about the mentally challenged. They're always laughing and smiling because they're unaware of the stupidity that they present to the world. Need to look into that because that's kind of ridiculous. Interesting. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I don't know. Wi-Fi? It couldn't bring you up because the van was in the middle of the town, and if I would have went there, people would have been shooting at me, so there was no... Oh, wait, are you gonna end your stream? Do you want to... I don't know. I think I was too mean to Big. He's like, I can't... He's like, I can't take the bullying anymore. So, you don't know him for... He was the first admin. The longest. Yeah. Yeah, some shady shit. I said, yeah, there's some shady shit. Talk about the government people. Shit, yesterday it was like 95. It was hot as fuck here. Is that really that bad there? You don't know why. You know why, don't you lie? I don't know. He's still alive, but he's playing solo now. Like I said, I think I was too mean to him. I think I made him feel bad. Yeah, but I think he's a lot more sensitive than I am. Dude, me and Remy still go to each other like that, dude. It has not changed. We've gotten worse. We're like, it gets. I can't even say half the shit I say to him on live because people will be like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, you don't hear what he's saying. Yeah, see, that was when we were just kind of good buddies. We're great buddies now. It's gotten so much worse. I'll tell you what, his go-to now is hook nose kike. He calls me a hooked nose kike. Don't know why. My nose is straight as fuck. I'm like, Remy, I get I'm Jewish, but my nose isn't hooked. It's not hooked at all. Come on, I'm not one of those Jewish guys. My nose is straight and kind of well shaped, especially considering I got punched in it for fun for like 20 years doing boxing, kickboxing. Bro, acting like I got some kind of like cartoon nose or something. Right? Let's put that to the test. 5 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. You be boxing ring, boxing gloves. I don't care if you're half a foot taller than me. I'm gonna chop that beanstalk down. That is one thing people don't expect. I'm way stronger than I look. I can pick up a guy significantly bigger than me and throw him. My Like the last time I got drunk with a couple of my buddies, they thought it'd be a good idea to try to wrestle me. Bro, my buddy Jay grabbed me and I said, "You actually want to wrestle?" He's like, "Why not, man?" He's like, we've been drinking." I said, "All right." I took my shoes off. He's like, "Why are you doing that?" I was like, "Well, believe it or not, I was a state wrestler for 4 years and I had a college scholarship. I love wrestling. Let's do this." Terrence looked at him. And he's like, "I don't think this is a good idea." I flipped him on his back before he finished the sentence. And then Terrence goes to grab my calf and he just looks at me and he's like, "Oh." Because he was going to try to pull my leg out from underneath me. And as soon as he tried to pull my leg and looked at me, he was like, "Oh, I'm not fucking pulling this tree trunk." I fucking slammed his ass on top of Jay, and I said, "You guys still want to wrestle around?" And then, like 2 weeks later, Jay was talking shit against me behind my back, and Terrence fucking corrected him in front of everyone, said, "You know that Kyle bodied the two of us, and he was just playing around. We went at him, and he just bodied us like it was nothing. You really think you could kick his ass one on one?" I was fucking dying. But to be fair, I mean they're both beans. Like they're both about 6 foot, 6'1", and about 145 pounds. So neither one of them are very like wide. You know, I'm 200 and 5.5 foot. It's very solid. I will say this though, was the drunkest I'd been in a long time. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't remember this. I got told this the next day. Apparently, I got so drunk I went into the kitchen and pissed on the floor in front of the oven. And then I told him, I said, so in my house, there is a small bathroom in the kitchen. And sometimes when I get super drunk, I go into that bathroom. So I'm going to guess that I probably thought I was home and going in my bathroom. But I know I was pissing on the floor in front of your stove. I'm not gonna lie, that might be one of the most drunk nights I've ever had. We had a half gallon of Evan Williams and a half gallon of Bailey's, and I was doing mixed drinks with those two together on the rocks. Yeah, I had never done it, and they were so smooth. I drank like so many, and since it was alcohol, that was a weaker alcohol mixed with strong alcohol, it was nothing but alcohol. So, it wasn't something I was thinking about. And, I drank at least six of them. And we're talking like the 12-ounce scotch glasses. So I was fucking lit. That's why I'm in the order wrestle. It's like, all right, let's do this, boys. I even told them they could too if he wanted me. Yeah. They tried it. It failed so quickly. Bro, I'll never forget that. The first time I got jumped in this town, my girlfriend drops me off at Best Buy, and I'm buying a graphics card, and I gotta walk home because she can't take me. I don't have a car at the time, so I gotta walk home with a brand new graphics card in a bag, and I gotta go through the bad part of town to get to my house because of where it's at. And I text my girlfriend walking home. I say, "What do you bet? A couple of hobos in the fucking the shit try to jump me for my Best Buy bag because it says Best Buy in big bold letters on this giant silver bag because Best Buy doesn't have any subtle bags." She's like, "Oh, you'll be fine." I was like, "I guess we'll see." I ended up sending a picture of three guys fucking beating the shit out of on the ground in my bag sitting next to them. I said, "Well, they didn't get my bag, but if you want, you can send the ambulance to this location." People around here are fucking cracked out of their mind, man. They're so malnourished and so weak. Like it's not like they're very strong. Like the people here, it's bad, man. We have an epidemic here between meth and this fucking stuff called fentanyl. Fentanyl has flooded my town so bad. No, I live here because of my damn kids, because they're all weak. It's like when you're in the Pokemon starting zone, and they're like the starting Pokemon you battle. Yeah, it's like the starting Rattata and Pidgeys and Caterpies. That's the hard asses around here. It's and you know how confident those Pokemon are. They're like Caterpie, tackle. He really thinks he's gonna hurt you, but it's fucking Caterpie. Oh, and then what's he use? What's that? What he sits the silk? So he's hard and then he shoots cum. Just string shot, hardened string shot. Yo, did you just get hard on me a nut? I'm fucking dying over here. What, me lately? It's been. All right, I guess I'm gonna get off this game since no one's wants to play. How much longer till your game is done? It's looking like 3 hours left. I got 2,000 V-Bucks. I don't know if I still have you on the friends list, but if I do, I could gift you. Okay. Would you want? Hold on. How much is so? Oh man, that's 2,000. How much is Aang? Oh, that's fucking 3,800. Hold on, really? Aang is 3,800? Even if I is gifting at 3,800? No, 2,000. Okay. So, would you rather have Aang or Zuko? I mean, there's Katara and Toph, but I figured you'd rather have. Yeah, I figured. There's also a badass Iron Man. There's like it's got like several variations, and you can like customize his armor color. There's the What makes me mad is there's still no color changing Master Chief. There's a black one if you have Xbox, and there's the regular green one. If you ever played Halo, you remember how much customization you could put into your Spartans. Why isn't there a customizable Spartan, dude? Yeah, there's Master. Yeah, but they should have a. They had Master Chief, so why can't they give us a customizable Spartan? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So, would you choose the Iron Man or the Zuko? Zuko, I figured. You are a bit of an anime fan. Oh, I thought you were an anime fan. It's actually considered American anime, which is like a subgenre of anime, but I still consider it an anime because of its style and story directive. In my opinion, I call it an anime even though it's kind of not, but it's my second favorite one. It goes Dragon Ball Z and then The Last Airbender. And one of the reasons that is in my opinion, Aang is the closest we've ever had to Goku as a character in any form of anime because the way that they're both so lighthearted and they're always like somewhat unknown to the world on things. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just um, what is he very Goku Ang like? Ryan, you want to do some duos with me like the good old days? Oh, I just realized your live stream. What are you on? Are you on Marvel's Rivals? You know what? Fine, I'll get on Marvel Rivals, Ryan. I'd like to get on World of Warcraft, but I'm a poor bitch and I don't have $15 right now. So there's turtle transmogs in World of Warcraft, and you have to have like the special currency. And I somehow had like a massive amount saved up, due to I don't really know how I earned it, but it didn't really matter. I was able to get the whole preset, and they're supposed to release the other two turtles, and there's essentially a whole transmog set for the four Ninja Turtles within World of Warcraft now. Yeah, but I honestly don't. So I'm 100% convinced by 2030 retail is dead. I'm convinced that these three, yeah, yeah, then that, yeah. So 2030 is going to be the end of it, and I'm telling you, they're just going to have revamped servers, and it's just going to be people playing the old game and keep this subscription going, and that's how they're going to keep the game alive. What I honestly think they should do is at 2030, and I hope by then they've done this, developed World of Warcraft 2. And what it's going to be like playing WoW Classic from the start again, but modern graphics. And make the gameplay smooth enough and make gameplay smooth enough that it could be played on Xbox and be part of the Xbox Game Pass. Because if they could do that, World of Warcraft would become fucking massive. If it was part of the Xbox Game Pass and playable on Xbox with mouse, with as long as you had mouse and keyboard plugged in, I feel like that game could go another 20 years. Especially if they do World of Warcraft 2 and the graphics are modern. Like hell, that game could go for 30 years because look how the old graphics have lasted. I honestly think that that's the smartest thing they could do is invest their time into remaking World of Warcraft in a modern graphic style. Like Diablo, like if they had Diablo 4 graphics for World of Warcraft. I know people that would play that. I know people who would never play WoW because of how it looks would play it because of that. And my brother's one of them. He liked WoW, but the graphics were one thing he just kind of got. Ryan, I mean, I've been on retail recently. It, it doesn't look that much better than Classic, in my opinion. I'm talking like, look, have you seen what they did to Oblivion? Did you see the remastered Oblivion? But I'm just saying to that same degree on World of Warcraft, an overhaul like that. I mean, they try to make new IPs and it doesn't work. Their newest game they had fumbled, and it was like a solo player game. What was that game called, Ryan? That new RPG they had that fumbled? No, it was. Yeah, Anthem. I mean, is Anthem still around? Because I thought it died. I mean, it's solo, but like, I don't. Man, I cannot wait to get me one of these. This is. I'm gonna be getting a 3D printer here soon, and I cannot wait to get one. Alright, folks, I'm switching games. Actually, I think I'm gonna go make my pizza first. I can get the string. Bye, folks. No, but that's another example of a failed MMO by them. Because yeah, it was supposed to be called Olympian, and it was supposed to be set in the Greek mythology world, and they were going to be. Uh, so no, it was originally going to be called Olympian, and then they said Odyssey, and then it was something else, but it was supposed to be set in the Greek era, and Zeus. Titan was the very first name for it. Titan was the code name. So the reason I found out about these names was because I used to have two somewhat friend admins in the World of Warcraft game, and one of them's girlfriends was a game developer, and I'd heard all about it from her for like 6 months to 9 months. And this guy is the guy that ended up snaking my guild from me. You remember that, Ryan? Jay, that fucking dude that stole my guild when I gave him GM because me and Lisa broke up, and I was like, yo, I got this level 25 guild with like 900 members, and it's got 6 tabs. The bank's full. I need someone to like maintain the guild for me for a few weeks while I try to get my life in order and get a new place. And he fucking took the guild, sold it, fucking emptied the bank, everything. Fucked me over. Yep, I had 3 guys offering to do it, and I knew him the longest, so I trusted that he would be the honest friend. Ryan was one of the other 2 choices, and honestly, I should have gave it to Ryan or Paul, but I hadn't known them as long, and I hadn't played with them as much, so I was just went with my guts. Like I know him better, so he'll probably be the one that fucked me over the least amount. But you know what? Paul, even though he offered to do it, and I said no, and I gave it to Jay. Paul was the person that helped me get my next guild to level 25, and I'll tell you what, Paul was probably even more mad than I was when they took guild levels away. Because he messaged me and he said, "Did you fucking see? They're taking guild levels away." He's like, "I helped you level 2 guilds to level 25. Do you remember how much time we spent trying to level the guild?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "This is fucking dumb." I was like, "Yeah." Like the amount of time it took to level a fucking guild to 25, and I did it twice. I maxed. Yeah, yeah. There was some that level up gear. Yeah, yeah. They had heirloom gear. Remember when archaeology came out and everyone was like, "This is gonna be awesome," and then everyone realized, "Wow, this fucking is dreadful." I got it my very first run too. Ryan was there. Ryan, do you remember that? Hey, Turtle. So I spent like 5, 6 years trying to get this. I farmed down like a dozen characters every week for years, and then I finally got it. So I'm gonna show you. If you do it like this, you can eventually get it. You're probably gonna have to run it 20, 50, maybe 100 times. Dropped. It fucking dropped. And Ryan was like, "Come here," and I said, "What?" And I walk up and I was like, "Oh, that's the mount." And he said, "Yeah." So I came in here like 500 times, 700 times to get it. And then the same thing happened again with Invincible. But Ryan put so many more times into that. He probably ran that 2, 3 thousand times. The very first run. He's like, "So remember I showed you how I showed you how to do lashes? You do it this way and it's the fastest route." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "So I'm gonna show you how to do that with Invincible. So you could have this really cool horse." I said, "That'd be cool. I know you worked really hard for it and I like it." He's like, "All right." Very first run. Fucking horse drop. Ryan said, "Turtle, come here." And I said, "No." He's like, "Come here." I said, "There's no fucking way that horse drop." I was like, "You came here like 3,000 times. Invincible." I was like, "Oh, wow." Ryan never doubted my luck on World of Warcraft again. There was only one mount that took any kind of farming to get, and it was the Blue Stone Drake from the heroic dungeons in Kata. That was the only mount that I ever farmed that took any actual effort. I got all the Triceratopses, all 5 of them, in like the same month. Actually, I got 3 of them in the same week. Like I just when it came to those kind of things, I was just got super lucky on the drops. Like I don't know. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I just had stupid luck with drop like really rare drops. And when it came to like gearing up, like my characters would gear up faster than my friends because my raid drops were lucky. Like I had really lucky rolls. And then my friend Ryan here had like the worst rolls I've ever seen in my life. I'm convinced. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. That thing was tight. No, you so any of those ones like that, you can't. If after that certain season, it's like season locked, so you can't get it. Yeah, but I will say this with the revamped game, that's it's available to get again. You know, Burning Crusades get a. Yep, BC's coming back again. Yep, but this time I'm gonna go harder than I did the first 2 times. And the first time, I actually even like sold carries. Like I started selling carries on my mage in Classic, and then I did that in BC. Um, yeah, I got really good at the. No, bro, I'm gonna have a cheek full of blue chew right here. I've got to have a cheek full of that honey right here. You know, I'm gonna be dipping the Viagra. I'm just gonna be hard. Jesus. It's like I don't know what's gonna. His penis exploded, and then his heart exploded, and then his brain exploded. His brain exploded. Yeah, I had an aneurysm. All that in a bag of fries. What do you play on? Epic Games or Steam, Ryan, for your the game Steam? Okay. Do you remember? Oh, Ryan was a Minion Masters guy. Ryan was a Minion Masters guy. So Duncan here used to play Minion Masters. He liked it. You need to watch the trailer for A Way Out. Okay. I need to buy it at $6 right now. I'd say either that or I get the subscription, but I'd like first the subscription $6 and the game $6. What so oh wow, it's $40 for 12 month subscription. EA Play. What? Yeah. Like if you get EA Play. I think it's also in the Xbox Game Pass as well. But I don't think the Xbox Game Pass is in Steam yet, is it? Uh, where is managers subscriptions? See that's EA Play. What, is there any other subscriptions? Yeah. I know what you're talking about. See, I don't see the Xbox thing in the. Hold on, if I go Game Pass. Game Pass. Yep. See, I don't see it in Steam for some reason. I wonder when it. Huh. And see, when I go manage subscriptions, I see the EA thing, but I don't see. Is there gated access notifications? Ryan, it still says invite pending on you for my Steam family. What happened? Were you not able to do it? Ryan had no problem. I mean, Remy had no problems doing it. It should come. It should be a thing in your email. It'll just say, "I've invited you to join my Steam family." You can have up to 6 people in the family, and it gives you full access to my game library. I just invited you to Duncan. Do you want me to cancel and redo the invite, Ryan? All right, canceling invite. All right, invite member, search friends list. Fur, invite as adult, invite. There you go. I don't know how Remy did it. He had no issues doing it. You know what? Maybe, well, yeah, but I think he's even logged into my Steam account. So maybe if you log into my Steam account on your computer, and then take the invite. I mean, I'll give you the info. I don't care. I'll give you guys both the info. I'm gonna go ahead and end my food live to start the next one. All right, folks. Whoever's still watching, you sad people. Um, I'm gonna do a new food live in a few minutes. Gonna I'm gonna get this thing going, and then I'm gonna make something to eat and do the live on that, and then go to play some I guess Marvel Rivals. So we'll see you in a little bit, folks. Have a good day. Till next time. Crazy cows out of here. So the last live was 50.